Welcome to the technical training for IQNS. Let's get started on this LMS course. This course will be broken down into several segments that you can take at your own speed. It will give you a good overview of the technology behind IQ Panel and the way it's built, as well as the hardware and the software implementation. This course will also discuss getting started with testing and tools, additional programming options, the user interface, and the support that we provide for you if you have any questions. Be sure to reach out to us if you have any questions about this IQ panel or security and automation solutions. IQNS was created with you in mind, delivering a form factor that allows for better pricing with the same platform that you've been able to rely on with all IQ panel products. Consistency matters most because it builds trust, credibility, and reliability, whether in personal habits, business practices, or brand messaging. With IQNS, we deliver with the same form factor, the same feel, and the same foundation all IQ panel products have. IQNS was truly built with you in mind for all verticals, including home builders, multi-dwelling units, small businesses, and a whole line of automation-only devices that allow you to hit the market for price-sensitive consumers. You may be asking what IQ solutions are best for my customers. Let's do a quick side-by-side comparison between IQNS, IQ4 Hub, and IQ4. Each IQ panel was built with the same platform, meaning they all have the new lightning-fast 8-core processor with the same built-in Wi-Fi and cellular LTE that allows us to support dual paths. IQNS has no built-in screen, but supports dual frequencies like IQ4. All IQ panels support automation devices with the Z-Wave 700 series chipset, a 24-hour lithium polymer backup battery. Another difference between IQNS and IQ4 is the lack of an onboard 8-megapixel camera on IQNS. All IQ panels utilize fullalarm.com backend integration. IQNS does not support live view, live answer doorbells, and cameras due to the lack of a touchscreen. Another differentiator is the built-in speakers. IQNS supports one 2-watt speaker versus the 4 4-watt speakers that come on IQ4. IQ Panel supports up to 128 zones with up to 242 users and a local installer app that we will review later in this training. IQ Panel also supports a very loud 85 decibel siren, up to 4 partitions and encrypted sensors. With the IQ Panel platform, you can also be assured that we have support for residential certifications that include UL 1023 and 985. Commercial certifications included are UL 2610. Now, with your background using IQ Panel, feel confident when using IQNS. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. With the technology of award-winning PowerG, IQNS is powerful. PowerG supports frequency hopping spread spectrum, or FHSS. With FHSS, the bandwidth is divided into multiple frequency channels. Once a wireless connection is established and time synchronization is gained, the receiver and transmitter agree on one of practically infinite frequency hopping sequences. These sequences are both encrypted and time-dependent. Based on the current time and a mathematical calculation, both the receiver and transmitter hop to the next frequency channel in the sequence at the same time. Unless the system time, the system encryption key, and the proper calculation are all known, the communication cannot be tracked. As a result, unauthorized interception of, or eavesdropping on, a communication is virtually impossible. The PowerG network does not remain in a single frequency, but switches frequencies 64 times a second, using an encrypted unique pseudo-random sequence known only to devices enrolled to the PowerG panel. The pseudo-random sequence differs from one PowerG panel to another. EQNS is smart with Time Division Multiple Axis, or TMA, a digital transmission technology that allows a number of users to access a single radio frequency, ERF channel, without interference by allocating unique time slots to each user within each channel. The users transmit in rapid succession, one after the other, each using their own time slot. This allows multiple users to share the same transmission medium, while using only part of its channel capacity. Multiple users, therefore, can share the same frequency channel without causing interference, because the signal is divided into multiple time slots, where each time slot acts as a separate communication path. TDMA technology allows a low-latency, low-power downlink channel, which is vital to minimizing power usage while maintaining required performance. PowerG-powered devices are mostly dormant. They wake up frequently and periodically, switching on their receiver for a fraction of a millisecond, during which downlink messages can be sent. In this way, they are instantly responsive to a transmitted message with minimum awake time. Think about it this way. Imagine a meeting attended by several people. When communication is not synchronized, participants speak simultaneously, creating interferences and communication blocks. On the other hand, if the meeting is managed by a moderator, who controls who speaks by a complex set of rules and a rigid clock, each participant restricts his or her speaking to a specific time slot, during which everyone else remains silent. The meeting is then conducted effectively. IQNS is secure with AES encryption. AES consists of 3-block ciphers. Each cipher has a 128-bit block size, with 3 different key sizes of 128, 192, and 256 bits. The algorithm is based on permutations and substitutions. Permutations are rearrangements of data, and substitutions replace one unit of data with another. AES performs permutations and substitutions using several different techniques. The AES cipher repetitively performs a number of transformation rounds, thus converting the input plane data into an output of cipher data. There are several processing steps for each round, with one round that relies exclusively on the encryption key. Then, a set of reverse rounds is applied to convert the cipher data back into plain data. The AES encryption uses a single key, which is a shared secret between the sender and receiver, to encrypt and decrypt data. An analogy is a locked mailbox without a mail slot. Anybody who wants to leave or read a message needs to have a key to the mailbox. IQNS is built simply and easily to support and deploy, keeping you in mind. Please join us and continue on to PowerG Best Practices as we continue this LMS course on IQNS.